This is Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and I am really excited about this weekend. Why? Because I'm going to break down a game that I used to watch as a kid all the time. Game between the Texas Longhorns and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Now, before I break down and predict this game, let me let you know what's going on at Paramount Sports. Paramount Sports could be the biggest weekend ever. We've never had a 50-unit NFL release week one. I just found a game where a team is underrated by 3 or 4 points. The other team is overrated by 3 or 4 points. We've got the right coaching matchup. We've got the right matchups, offense versus defense, receivers versus DBs, even special teams. And the weather looks like it's going to cooperate. So you want to hop on board. First ever 50-unit max wager, week one of the NFL. We're 52-18 on these games, going back the last 15 years. You want to get it? 2 ways. 3 weeks of action on our phone service, just $2.97 with coupon code SAVE100, or you can get the season, normally $15.97. Use coupon code SAVE300, just $1,297 through the Super Bowl. ParamountSports.com or 800-400-9741. Now, on to this game on Saturday between the Texas Longhorns, laying 6.5 points, and the game is at Arkansas. So the only thing better to open up the game would be if Bud Wilkinson and Chris Schenkel were on the call for this game. Loved it when they used to play, obviously going back to the 60s and 70s and 80s in the Southwest Conference. They played for national titles, conference titles over and over again. 2 programs on the uptick. You have Arkansas with KJ Jefferson, quarterback, dual threat, had 89 rushing yards, only had like 120 passing yards, but kept it to the ground mainly. And they got a running back, Trelon Smith. He had over 102 rushing yards. Texas, Hudson Card. He took over and he looked good. He looked like he was not frazzled, wasn't making mistakes, in control, 224 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and most importantly, for a first-time starter, no interceptions. But the difference maker, the best player on the field, Bijan Robinson, the running back for Texas. 103 rushing yards and a touchdown for his career. Oh, in fact, he also caught 4 for 73 and a touchdown as a receiver out of the backfield, averaging over 7.3 yards per carry. He will be, in my opinion, a first-round pick in the NFL. I think he's going to break one off every other game, a 50, 60, 70-yard touchdown run. Also, Arkansas, not real impressed. Defense, not next level. Even their special teams aren't special. They were losing, I believe, going into the fourth quarter against Rice. I mean, if you look at the final score, they won by 21, but 2 of those touchdowns came in the last 5 minutes of the game. Rice might have been the better team. Just things didn't break their way. Interceptions, 3 of them cost them. But Steve Sarkisian has certainly come over here and been a huge upgrade over Tom Herman. And it's like going to a Mercedes from, not putting it down, but like a Chevy or a Ford. I mean, there is a difference, let's be honest. So Herman just not getting the job done. Steve Sarkisian, I think he's a next level coach. May not be on Nick Saban's level or even Dabo's level, but he might end up being a top 5 coach in the next couple of years. So I like Texas here. They're laying the 6.5. They pull away late, win by double digits, 35-24. Lay the 6.5, take the Texas Longhorns in an old-fashioned showdown between Texas and Arkansas. You want to get our 50-unit max wager? ParamountSports.com or 800-400-9741. Start winning today.